All right, an artist has been turning heads with his portraits of athletes, actors, and historic figures. Take a look at this.
This is amazing. It's a portrait of Tupac, but it's made entirely from Rubik's cubes. I cannot wait to hear how he does this. One of his works recently went viral after being featured on ESPN. So John's standing by with the man who turns his classic toy into works of art.
Okay, so I have never actually solved a Rubik's Cube in my entire life.
Right.
Much less get it to the where you get this one piece of color you need here and this. But that is exactly what Brian Kobasa does. I call him Bossy, though. Brian, thank you for joining us. Do me a favor, explain to everybody how you and I first met.
I met you, friends with your wife, grew up a street over from her, and I was biking across the country. I did like 7,000 miles to get across the country, and you guys let me stay at your house in Austin for a couple days to take a break.
He is the only Good Day guest in the history of the show that has slept on my couch. He and my wife went to elementary school, high school, college together. By the way, Corey says hi. She told me to tell you hi this morning. So anyway, this is amazing. How did you get this idea, first of all, to start making portraits out of Rubik's cubes?
I had this big 13 by 13 cube, and I was just trying to do like art on one side of it. And then there was this girl that I was trying to impress, and she was like, why don't you just buy a whole bunch of cubes and make the art that way instead of like such a small thing? And I was like, oh, that's a good idea. So I wrote a computer program to try to help me draw up the designs on the computer, and I started making them.
So I have to ask, what happened with the girl?
It didn't work out.
You know what, though? This is better anyway. So, okay, so how long does it take to do one of these?
It takes me about 4 hours to actually like turn them and put them together. It takes me about 3 hours to design it on a computer beforehand.
Look at that.
What's the one over your shoulder behind you?
So I did this one for the Oscars last night. I did this one of Chadwick Boseman.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
cool.
my gosh.
How many cubes is that?
This one's 782 cubes.
Holy moly.
That's incredible.
And I should point out, guys, he did that for us. He said he was going to do one for the appearance on the show today.
Wow.
So can you sell these, or will you sell them? What's the plan for this?
I haven't sold any yet. Right now, I've just been enjoying like sharing my art, and it's given me some really cool experiences around town. Most Def had a concert here, and they saw a portrait I did of him, and they let me show it for his concert.
Wow.
I've got to like interact with like some of my like favorite musicians and stuff. Slightly Stupid actually reached out. They wanted to give me a backstage passes for a portrait that I did of them. So it's been kind of fun just getting to meet people and just share art.
So let's say somebody like reaches out to you and they want to commission one. Is that something you're interested in doing, or like how does that work?
I've had a few people reach out. It's a little bit expensive to the materials, and so this is about 150 pounds worth of Rubik's cubes to make one of these, and it's about 6 foot tall by 5 foot wide. So it's quite large, and
I guess you'd have to buy 700 Rubik's cubes as well. Brian, or I feel weird calling you Brian. Bossy, thank you so much. This is awesome. By the way, if you want to check him out, it's Instagram, TikTok, at The Cube Abides, which also is a very cool. The Cube Abides. I mean, even the name is awesome. Brian, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. And they're really awesome. And thank you for doing that one behind you, man. That is really cool.
Seriously.
Thank you.
I teared up a
Appreciate
little
it
bit.
very much. Thank you.